Standing up to unions, pushing radical agendas. In this new op-ed that's titled Pro-Life Teachers, Your Union Dues Fund Abortion. Our next guest says teacher unions are bringing far-left ideas into our children's classrooms. Rebecca Friedrichs is the author of Standing Up to Goliath and a teacher in California, was a teacher in California for decades. She and 9 other teachers have sued the teachers union in that state, and she joins us now to share her story. Good morning to you, Rebecca.
Good morning. It's great to be here.
I was reading your op-ed. Wow, you start off talking about a very touchy issue that people have a lot of opinions about, and you talk about abortion, and then you talk about how, as a California teacher, these left-leaning groups are pushing their agendas on our kids. Tell us what's happening in California.
Right. Well, they're not just left-leaning. They are far hard left groups. And what's going on right now in California specifically is we passed a law requiring some very offensive sex ed. You've had another guest on who's told you a little bit about that sex ed, forcing teachers to tell little children that at age 12, they have the right to go get an abortion without their parents' knowledge or permission. And the schools will help them get there and help them fund it.
How is this getting into our schools? Who's funding this?
Who is pushing this is the teachers unions. And what's shocking is teachers have no idea. People think teachers are these far left people pushing this stuff. That is a lie. Most teachers are good, loving people, and many of them are against abortion and are against sexualizing little children. But we are being used by very powerful organizations. The teachers unions collect about $5 billion a year tax-free from teachers, and they use that money to push their personal social, sexual, and political agenda into our schools.
If you are a Christian pro-life teacher in your state, in the state of California, do you still have to join the union and your dues go to these organizations?
Well, I am a Christian pro-life teacher, and for 28 years, I was forced to fund the teachers union, as was my husband for 39 years, forced to fund them. But last year, on June 27th, 2018, we won a United States Supreme Court case. So now all teachers across the country, in fact, all government employees, are now free to pay unions nothing. We're still unionized. We're still forced to accept their representation. They're still bullying us and steamrollering us, but we don't have to pay them any longer, and I hope and pray that teachers will stand together and stop paying them. And I'm hoping we can eventually get them out of our schools.
Do the teachers in California, are they aware that they can't opt out?
A few are aware, most are not. The unions are very deceptive. They outright lie to teachers. They got many of them to sign cards that have trapped them into the unions before that case came down. So we have another lawsuit out here fighting that. And my whole agenda in life right now is to get out and educate teachers on the truth so that they can have liberty, so they can choose for themselves what they want to do.
Rebecca Friedrichs, if you want to read that op-ed, it's very interesting. It's on foxnews.com. Thanks, Rebecca. Good to see you.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome.